It was Jabari Antoine that was called for the penalty, but it was a gang tackle, and Marcellus Hawkins down the sideline. The jet sweep works to perfection, and a chunk play in the run game to start for the Hokies. 1st and 10 at the Miami 28.
Look, Marcellus Hawkins has been doing this all season long. Immediately, they're able to get out on the perimeter of the Miami run defense, and Marcellus and grabs him at the end. With this defensive line, it is as good as there is in the country.
Drones on a rollout. To the sideline. Catch is made. To Kai Heath. Did he get a foot down? He did.
Let him down a little bit. This guy has put in a lot of work. They've become a running offense, but he still has confidence in him throwing the football.
Drones up the middle. 2 yards short of the first down. Keeps it. And has the first down. Gets an extra push. He's tough to bring down. 235-pound quarterback on the keeper.
For a long time on the Nike trip and just following his career, obviously. I got a ton of respect for what he's been able to do across his career, but also specifically, obviously, here at Virginia Tech. Sure, you would be comfortable with me taking over your program, and him and his wife were phenomenal. I called him 3 times. He didn't answer the phone. I called his wife.
You were starting to wonder?
Yeah.
Is it different from place to place, from conference to conference? Like, what is that going to look like for you here?
Yeah, so I think the first thing is your point. In the last 5 years, college football has changed probably more so than the 75 years before it. Great community knowledge. And then the reality is I got to get everybody to understand and embrace. I don't know if you guys want me to start talking.
Hey, I saw your face get real serious. You were like, okay, that looks pretty good right there.
Aaron Drones and Marcellus Hawkins putting together a drive here for your Hokies. And it's continuing. Pretty good-looking freshman, and Jeffrey Overton gets it to the 25-yard line. Kyron Drones on 3rd and 9. Out of the pocket, and a check down in the right flat. Hawkins, close enough they might go for it. We'll see.
James, we've had, and that's what their full intention is here now.
Blitz coming. Drones, low throw, reaching back and scooping it up. Let's see if the credit.
They have run the football as well as anybody.
There's a slam on what will end the first half. Devin Alvis brought down. Virginia Tech runs for 125 yards in the first half alone against a Miami defense that only allows about 80 yards rushing per game, and yet they only have 3 points on the board.
The price of doing business, it's just the things that are just concentration things that you just can't allow to keep happening.
Drones runs through contact and checks it down to the sideline. Takai Heath bounced out of bounds, so it'll be 3rd down.
When this team is locked in, though, it's as good as any team in the country.
Drones, a yard short of the first down line to gain. Overton, nice move. There goes the freshman Jeffrey Overton. House call. Does that get the Hokies back in it?
Just watch how this is blocked perfectly right here. This combination block and then seal. And that's Laith Ganem. Just watch this combination block and look how he seals off the backer. That's pretty efficient.
Back to Malachi Tony in the Wildcat. He hands it freshman to freshman to Gerard Pringle. And Virginia Tech not confused. Caleb Spencer, terrific pursuit.
Sometimes the offense tells you what they're trying to do. If you can kind of pick it up pre-snap, that time the freshman didn't have an idea of what was to happen. Miami took advantage of it.
There's Overton down the sideline. Another chunk play for Overton. We have a lot of good-looking freshmen.
You know there are going to be some phone calls. There's a lot of shut doors in the.
A snap gets passed back, and he has to cover it up at the 2-yard line.
Let the clock run out, let the 6 minute and 42 seconds just expire, and then you just go on back down to Coral Gables.
Drones lofts one to the sideline. What a catch made by Aiden Green. Did he get a foot down? The officials say yes. He's going to shoot one down the sideline. Catch made by Aiden Green. First and goal, Virginia Tech. Wow.
A little out and up by Aiden Green. You're going to see him there. He's just going to nod to the outside. He gets the corner. Damari Brown to this stop.
Keeper, Watson, shoves his way to the goal line, in for a Virginia Tech touchdown. Second rushing touchdown of William Watson III's career. Well, right now the hot hand would be Watson after the last touchdown, but he suffered a sack. Now he finds a crosser in Isaiah Spencer. Down the sideline, Isaiah Spencer knocked out of bounds finally at the Miami 30-yard line.
Exciting times here in Blacksburg.
Jet sweep on the end around Keelan Marion. Flags thrown in the secondary, and he's dropped well behind the line of scrimmage.